Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, Jessica. I'm sorry if you hear traffic in the background. I have my window open. I have to have it open. I apologize. I have to. So I have decided that I will be picking the looks from the lookbook because I have not been happy with the last couple looks because I haven't felt inspired. I want to be able to pick a look that, like, I'm excited about. Like, yes, I want to do that. I can fucking nail it. You know what I mean? Like, the last couple looks, because I felt like I've had to do them, I haven't been happy with the looks. I haven't. So I will be picking the looks from now on, because I need to be inspired. I need to be excited about it. I need all this stuff, okay? All right, guys, so this is the look that I've chosen for today. It's a nice, soft, beautiful look. And since I've been doing such bright, outrageous looks, I kind of want to bring it down a notch. Don't get me wrong. I love the bright colors. I love the graphics. I love it all. I love every aspect of different styles of makeup. But today, I just want to bring it down a notch. I've been doing a lot of outrageous things that I need to bring it down. I need to bring it down. So let me get one eye done, and I'm going to hop back on, and we're going to have a lot to chit chat about. And don't forget, if you want to show your love and support, please hit that subscribe button. It would really, really help me. And sharing is a huge, huge, huge thing as well. You know, maybe if you don't like the looks that I'm doing, you know, somebody else might. And it would just really help me to build my career as to what I'm trying to do. Even if you don't like it, please share. Please, please, please share. Sharing is a huge, huge way of support. All right, guys, this is the look here. This is the look I've created, and I hope you guys like it because I absolutely love it. Since I chose the picture today, I feel like I did such a great job, and I absolutely love it, love it, love it, love it. So let's get right into it. First of all, I'm no longer going to show you the products I'm using. I will be putting them into the description box down below. So if you want to know any of the products that I'm going to be using, you can just check that out. I have had a lot of stuff going on. Let me just get started while I talk about it. I do have a lot of stuff that's been going on personally, mentally, and that's basically because of the beauty industry. And I've been trying so hard, and it's really hard just to get anywhere in this industry. I do have music in my ear. I feel like I'll work way better when I have music, so don't mind the earbud. That's all it is. So for one, I'm no longer going to be showing you the products, as I said, and the reason being is because it's not what I'm about. I do have discount codes and all that stuff, but it's not what I'm about. I don't want to push products on you guys. You know, if you guys want to purchase the projects and use my discount code, you're more than welcome to. It will always be there. And another thing I want to be a little transparent about too is a lot of the companies that I have discount codes for, I don't get any kickback for it. I'm just, helping out an indie brand, and if it's a product that I like, then I'm going to promote them. So I'd have a discount code. And now I haven't been contacted from any of these places. I have just signed up. Anybody can sign up, and so I've just signed up. Only one company has contacted me for me to be on their PR list, and that is Pink Crush Cosmetics. I do have a discount code with them, and I do get a little bit of kickback from that. And they were the first and only company to offer me some PR, and I make looks for them, and they put it on their page on Instagram. So I'm all over their page, which is great. This is but I'm not going to be the person that's going to be pushing products on you all the time. I'm not about that. I tried doing the unique thing, and it didn't work out for me. I mean, I was spending more money than I was making any money. And I don't want to have to push things on people. That's not who I am, and that's not why I got into makeup. I got into makeup because I love makeup. Why else do we get into makeup? Because it's fun. you know, and having to try to push and push and push. It's not fun. It's not. So for those reasons is why I will no longer be showing the products. But again, they will be down in the description box with the discount codes. You're more than welcome to use them if you want, but I am not pushing anything on anybody. That's not what I'm about at all. Okay? I just want to put that out there right now. So let's get right into it. So I have been really, really down the last 2 weeks. I've been crying, and I'm going to try not to cry. I've been crying so much over the last 2 weeks, it's not even funny. And it's because of the beauty industry. It is so hard. It's so hard. There's so many great, amazing artists out there, and there's just so much. It's a hard industry to be successful in, and I mean, I'm trying. But I've gotten to the point where I feel like maybe I'm just trying a little too hard. You know, I'm trying to do content, you know, what I think you guys might like. And I'm asking you guys, like, you know, what do you guys want to see? And I'm not getting any feedback. So I'm kind of like stuck. Like, what does everybody want to see? Like, I have so many ideas, but I don't know if that's what everybody wants. You know, what my ideas are for things may be different for everybody else's, you know what I mean? And like, so I do have like a really great support system. For one, the Suspicious Squad on Facebook, and I have so many great people, like followers on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Like, I have so many great supportive people, which is fantastic, and I really appreciate you guys. You have no idea, because you know what, I need that support system. I have a very low self-esteem. I have low self-esteem. For one, I'm very self-conscious. I'm really hard on myself, and I know pretty much everybody is. We're our own worst enemy, you know what I mean? So just to get that recognition for me really boosts my confidence, and it's hard. And one thing is my weight. I am overweight. I've had 2 kids. It is what it is, you know, and I have had comments about it in the past. I haven't lately, but I have had lots of comments about it, and yeah, so my self-esteem is kind of low. So when you guys comment on, like, you know, my makeup and boost me up in that way, like, that makes me feel really, really good. And I know it doesn't have anything to do with my weight, but you know what? It really does help my confidence majorly. And you know, that's like one huge reason as to why I love makeup, is because for one, it makes me feel so beautiful. It makes me feel so good. And I love doing makeup on other people because it boosts their confidence. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are struggling with these same issues as I am with self-confidence and all that stuff. And it's, you know, if I can make somebody feel beautiful about themselves just with a little bit of makeup, like, that's huge. That's the whole reason why I got into it. It's because I want to make people feel good, because I know how it makes me feel. It makes me feel so damn good. And when I have a nice, like this makeup today, oh, I feel beautiful. I feel like I could take on the fucking world. You know what I mean? And I just love how just makeup can do that to somebody's self-esteem. And, you know, so that's one reason why I love doing it. Which brings me to the point of my business. My business is not doing very good, you know. I haven't had any really clients. I do have a client this Saturday, so I can't say too much. I do have one client this Saturday for a maternity shoot, and I'm so excited. It's hard though. I live in a small town. There's a couple other makeup artists in town, and they get recommended all the time on these posts that I see. And so I check out their page, you know, I want to see what they're doing and stuff. And it's kind of frustrating because there's no makeup. There's no makeup. And I mean, you know, do yourself, you know. It's just like, I'm really putting myself out there and showing what I can do. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm sure some people don't think I can do normal makeup, but I can. I am certified in bridal, and I'm special, and my teacher actually told me I should specialize in South Asian bridal makeup because I'm really good at it. And um coming from her, being someone who does specialize in South Asian bridal makeup, that was huge for me, huge. And she told me that I need to specialize in it, so I kind of want to do that. um but anyway, so I'm certified. I'm a certified makeup artist. I'm certified in bridal. I'm certified in airbrush, but I haven't been working on it, which is something I want to work on a little bit more, is airbrush makeup. I'm also certified in other things too, but specifically makeup, those are my certifications. And I've been trying and trying and trying to really put myself out there and get my name out there to get noticed. There's other makeup artists, but there's so much people to go around, like, give me a chance. And I mean, I guess I should be showing off more of these kind of looks. Like, to me, this is bridal vibes all the way. To me, this is totally just gives me bridal vibes. And I have done a wedding, and it was fantastic. I did it all by myself. I did 8 people in 7 hours, and it was a great experience. And I am so thankful that the bride took a chance on me. It was a really great experience, and I guess I was kind of hopeful that, because of that, I would kind of get a little bit more business. And I mean, COVID doesn't help either, but that wasn't the case. That just wasn't the case. And it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. I'm really, 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 really trying. And again, like I said, maybe I'm trying too hard. Maybe I need to do more of the natural, like, so people can really see, you know what I mean? But then again, there's the other side, the TikTok, the Instagram, where people want to see the bold colors and stuff, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I want my business to grow, but I want my followers to grow on TikTok and Instagram as well, because I want to get my name out there, you know what I mean? I want to be noticed. I really want to be noticed. I feel like I'm good at what I do, and I feel like I don't need to be noticed, but I want to be noticed, you know what I mean? And, which is another thing, is TikTok. So we all know TikTok is like the biggest app out there right now. It's huge, like, and so many people, I've been following so many people, and makeup artists have been following me, a lot of makeup artists, I should say, and they've been following me, and a lot of them have been gone viral and getting brand deals, and I'm so happy for them, you know what I mean? I'm so happy for them. And it's like, it just, when I see that, I get really hard on myself. I get very hard on myself, because I feel like, like, what am I doing wrong? How come I can't get those deals too? I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's not about the money or anything like that. I mean, it would be nice. My goal is to be able to quit my day job. I work in a car factory. I want to be able to quit my day job and be able to do this full time. This is my dream, And don't get me wrong, I know this is a lot of people's dream. And it's not easy. It's not an easy industry. I've seen a lot of people who have gotten brand deals and all that stuff, and they've changed. They have totally changed. They are not the people that I've followed from the beginning. They have changed. They kind of, it gets to their head. You know what I mean? I follow a lot of people where they're just not the same. I can't even describe it, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. And it's a shame, because they're great people, and I mean, I don't know them personally, but following them since I've started TikTok, like, some of them we've started TikTok around the same time, but they seem to forget, the people that have been supporting them from the beginning. Don't get me wrong, it's great. You do you. You're making something of yourself. Those are my dreams. You're doing everything that I want, and it's just, I get really hard on myself. And then it comes down to envy and jealousy. which are two things that it's hard not to have, but it's a reality. We all have it. We all want what other people have. You know what I mean? It's a shitty feeling, but it's a reality. I feel it all the time, and it's not good. It's not good. And I think that's why I've been so down lately. I've been crying so much and trying to figure out where I stand in this community. I don't know where I stand. I want my business to grow. I want my followers to grow. You know, I've put myself into a hole financially, buying these new products and trying to do reviews on them, and the reviews don't even do very well. So and I mean, some of the products are good, some of them aren't. You know what I mean? So I've kind of put myself in a hole that way, which, don't get me wrong, like, I want to try these products too, but financially it's not easy. And I mean, a lot of these people are getting these products for free to promote them, you know what I mean? And I can't do it anymore. I just can't. So you won't be seeing any more product reviews unless it's something I really want to try and I can really afford it. Because I've put myself into a hole. And it's a hard pill to swallow, because I'm just trying to make something of myself. I'm trying to do what everybody else is doing, which I think is the problem, is because I'm trying to do what everybody else is doing, but that's the thing, everybody's doing it. I need to find my niche, and I just don't know what that is yet. I mean, I have an idea of a series that I'm gonna start. I mean, it's gonna take a while. I gotta do a lot of research and stuff, but it's gonna take quite a while. But I think this one might actually take off. I don't know. So at the end of the day, I'm basically just asking you guys to just be patient with me. You know, be patient. I'm trying to figure out where I stand in this beauty community, and you know, I'd love your guys' feedback. You know, your feedback means a lot to me, and it will help me to figure out what you guys want to see. You know what I mean? It's a hard industry. It's a really hard industry, and I'm trying so hard. And I just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. And there's some days where I feel like shouldn't be in this industry. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I love makeup and I love doing it, and it's my favorite thing to do. But do I belong here? I'm not good at selling things. You know, I've tried the whole unique thing, as I said, and that didn't work out. I have discount codes and I've tried promoting them, and they don't get used, which is fine, which is all good. You know, I get it. You know, money's tight these days. I totally get it. Believe me, I put myself into a freaking hole because of buying products to try, you know? I'm just not good at selling things. So it's like, okay, well, being an influencer, is that for me? Like, I'm just really stuck. I'm really, really stuck as to where I should be and what I should be doing. And my number one is my business. I want to be able to do makeup on a regular basis, you know, and be able to quit my job and just help people feel good about themselves. That is my ultimate goal. So I know I'm always working on that side of things. But then again, on the other side of things is, you know, being an influencer, getting brand deals, getting PR, and blah, 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 you know. And it would be nice. Don't get me wrong. I see people all the time getting them. All the time. People that I've been following for a while, like I said, they've been getting brand deals some of them have been getting brand deals for a little while, and some of them are just starting to get brand deals, and kudos to them. Like, I'm super excited and happy for them. And again, it comes down to the envy, jealousy, you know. It's just something that we all deal with. And so I struggle with that daily. I really try not to. You know, it's hard. It's hard though, especially like since I work so hard. And I know I'm kind of rambling and I'm sorry. I just want to get it out there and be transparent with you guys about how I'm feeling and what I'm trying to do. Okay? So let's just, enough about that stuff. Let me tell you a little bit about myself and how I got into makeup, where I started, and all of that. All right. So where it all began was with my grandma. I used to spend a lot of time with my grandma. I don't want to cry because it might make me cry. I don't want to fuck up my makeup. She's passed now. And so I spent a lot of time with her growing up. And she was the type of person that she would never leave the house without makeup, without her hair done. You know, she'd go get her hair done every week. And she used to babysit us. Me and my cousin in particular, we were probably the closest to her. And so she used to babysit us all the time. And I remember just always sitting in the bathroom with her while she was doing her makeup, and she always wore this bright red lipstick. I actually got a tattoo for her on my thigh, and I made sure I got the bright red lipstick in there. I made sure I got the bright red lipstick in there because I did research and I found out it was a Revlon lipstick because I remember the tube, what it looked like. So I got it tattooed on me. But anyway, she would never leave the house without her lipstick, her blue eyeshadow, and her cream blush. But I remember sitting in the bathroom with her all the time and watching her do her makeup. And so she was a big inspiration for me. I've always been into it. I've always kind of wanted to play around with it. You know what I mean? Always. And sorry, I got this shit stuff on me. I've always kind of wanted to be into it. I knew from a very young age that I wanted to kind of be in the beauty industry. It's something that I always kind of wanted to do. First of all, I kind of wanted to be a journalist, and because I'm good at writing, but that didn't happen for me. That's what I wanted to be at first. And then as I got older, I wanted to be in the beauty industry. My mom, she was a hairdresser, and she was the type of person that was always about your looks, you know what I mean? And you know, you have to look a certain way. You gotta be not prim and proper, but you know, you gotta represent yourself really, really well all the time. And it was just something that I wanted to do. Teenage life and going into my 20s, it wasn't easy. And then my grandma passed away, which was super, super hard. She passed away in 2016. Which was super, super hard. And then that's when I was like, okay, I got to do this. Like, I want to get into the industry. So I started looking into the schools and all that stuff. And then a year later, my stepdad passed away, which I'm very, very close with. I was very close with. And actually, the anniversary is coming up next month. And then that's when I started looking into it again. Was into schools and stuff, and I just couldn't afford it. It wasn't the right time. I couldn't afford it. I didn't have any money. You know, I'm working full time. I already have one kid, and I just couldn't do it. And on top of that, I had a drug addiction on top of that as well. I was dealing with drug addiction since I was 14 years old, and I'm good now, but it took me a long time to get out of it. And yeah, so when he passed away, when my stepdad passed away, that's when I really started looking into schools again. You know, I was like, okay, you know, like two people that I love very much, they are gone now. Like, life is too short. I gotta follow my dreams. I mean, we don't know that tomorrow is going to be here for us. Like, you know what I mean? We just don't know that tomorrow is going to be promised. And the drug addiction kind of stopped that because I was putting all my money into that. And then another person passed away, which was my ex's dad, who was a great guy. Him and I had a really good connection. He was a great guy. He was absolutely fantastic. And then he passed, and then that was when I was like, okay, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I need to follow my dreams and do what I want to do. And so the money was there, and I was on maternity leave, so I had the time. I was on maternity leave with my son, and so I did it. I did it. I went to school. I went to school at nighttime, part-time, 2 days a week. And I did first I did my makeup, then I did my bridal, then I did airbrushing, and then airbrush makeup. And then I did lash lift and tint, and I did brow tint, and then I did lash extensions. So I'm certified for all those things. I did all those things because I was like gung-ho. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And I couldn't do anything when I was done my certifications because I was on maternity leave. I wanted to do it legitly. You know, I didn't want to get screwed over from the government. I didn't want to screw the government over, you know what I mean? With my luck, it probably would have happened. So I just let it ride until I was done maternity leave. And once I got off maternity leave, a month later, COVID hit. I was like, great. It's like awesome. And I was still doing my makeup and stuff. I was just really trying to like get better, put myself out there, you know, really work on it. I still wasn't that good, but I was getting better. And this was in 2000, so we're at 2020 right now. I was still practicing and stuff, but then like during COVID, it was eye-opening for me. Is that the relationship that I was in, I didn't want to be in. It wasn't good for the kids. It wasn't good for me. Drug addiction, alcohol addiction, the whole 9 yards. And then COVID just like blew it up. Like doing drugs all the time, drinking all the time. And that's when I was like, I realized like, this is not the life I want to live. I want to build my business. I want more than this. So I decided to leave. So when I did leave, it was a hard pill to swallow. We had been together for 14 years almost, and, you know, it was just comfortable. You know, we kind of depended on each other financially and in other ways, you know. So it was a really, really hard decision to make, but I knew it would be the right decision to make. And then, and I knew it'd be hard for the kids. And then when I left, so I lost all my friends. They didn't believe what I was saying. Sorry, I just heard. They didn't believe anything I was saying about what was going on and what's been going on for years because we kept everything a secret. And don't get me wrong, everybody else was in the drugs too, right? So it was like, party, you know what I mean? And then, so it was really hard to do. And it was like, and then when I was making this decision is when I met my boyfriend, my recent boyfriend. He was amazing. He really opened my eyes to what life could be. And I told him right from the get-go, like, this is how it is. This is what I've been through. This is everything. You know what I mean? Like, take it or leave it. And it was just a friendship at first. It was all good, like just a friendship. I was just getting out of a really serious relationship and all that stuff. And I wanted to get clean. And, you know, he really helped me to get clean. If it wasn't for him, I think I probably would still be in it. He really totally helped me get to where I am now, mentally for sure. And, you know, and with the drugs and stuff, he really, really helped me to hate it. As much as I knew that if I didn't leave, the drugs wouldn't have stopped. I knew that for years. I wrote in a journal for so many years, and every entry was about the drugs, that saying, like, I know if I don't leave, this is never going to stop. If I know if I don't leave, this is never going to stop. This is not what I want. Blah, 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 blah. Years and years. And it was just the same story over and over and over and over and over again. And now it's just like, it was hard. Don't get me wrong. it was hard. It was probably the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. And I mean, I've had to do it in the past. As a teenager, I was really heavily into drugs, and then I just quit everything cold turkey. And then I got back into it. Not as bad, but I got back into it. And then it just got more and more and more once I met my ex. And 14 years of just constant partying, drugs, drinking. And now it's like I have a beer every now and then, but I can't get drunk anymore. I just want to, by the one time I get a little bit of a buzz, I just want to go to bed. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm not into it anymore. I'm really not. And I think my boyfriend really helped me open my eyes to see that, you know, there's more to life than partying. And I did realize that before I left, but I mean, now it's just like, yeah. I don't know how I did it for so long. And without him, I mean, he's like my biggest support system, and I've never had that throughout my life. You know, I've never had so much support ever in my entire life for the things that I do, and, you know, my dreams, my aspirations, and like really pushing me and encouraging me to do those things. I've never had that. Not to the extent that he does. You know what I mean? And it's a great feeling, and it's new. It's new, but it's freaking great. I love it. And so that's my story. That's where I was to where I am now. And I'm just really trying to better myself in every way possible. You know what I mean? And again, it's not easy. It's not easy. So, like, if I can help anybody in any way just by telling my story, and if you guys want to know more, I'm more than happy to talk about it. I am an open book. So if there's anything you want to know or any questions, you just ask and I will answer. I'm an open book. I don't hide anything. I want to thank you guys for letting me vent. You know, I know this is probably not for everybody, and I'm sure maybe a lot of you guys even stopped watching. But this is my story. This is where I'm at. I want to let you guys know what's going on in my world, you know, and it's been a rough couple weeks. It's been a really rough couple weeks, and I've always dealt with depression. And self-confidence and stuff. That's something I've always dealt with my whole life. And just lately, it's just like in the face, you know, which sucks. It's just like, because I thought I was doing really well, and then bam, it just like, it hits you. And that's just the way that it is. You know what I mean? It's like nothing really that I can think of actually really triggered it. But, you know, it's just depression and all that stuff. That's a lifelong battle that I'm going to be dealing with for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? I've even thought about writing a book about it. Remember how I said how I always wanted to be a writer when I was a kid? Well, I really want to write a book. And it's funny because I got a reading from this girl that I found on TikTok. I found her on TikTok, and she had mentioned in my reading, because the reason why I did it was because I wanted to try to connect with my loved ones, my grandma, my stepdad. Those are the two that I really, really would love to connect with. But that didn't happen, but that's okay. But anyways, she was saying about how I'm going to write a book and all this other stuff about me being a writer and helping young girls and all that stuff. And I was like, really made me think, like, I've always wanted to write a book. She wouldn't have known that, because like some of the things she was saying, I'm sure she probably found on social media, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I didn't feel like she was really legit. But because a lot of the stuff was just like, you know, stuff you could find on my social medias, because at that, when I got it, I was like really on it. You know what I mean? I was really, really on it. And just like the writing thing, I don't think I had ever mentioned it before at that point. But anyways, so I'm like, I've been really thinking about doing it, I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I've wanted to write a story because I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot in my life. Probably more than anybody will ever see or be in their entire life. You know what I mean? So I've always wanted to write a book. And I've tried doing it. A few years ago, I tried mapping everything out of like how the storyline would go and all this stuff, and it just got so overwhelming because there was so much. And I mean, and another thing too is it would be emotionally draining because I have a lot of demons, and I feel like it would make them all come out. But then again, it would be good as like a therapy session too, right? But anyway, so I kind of didn't do it. But once she mentioned that, I was like, oh, maybe I should. Maybe I should write a book. I got a lot to say, and if I could write a book and help somebody in some way, like even just doing this video, explaining about where I've been, because to be honest, a lot of people don't know that I was very heavily into drugs, and I was a drug addict for a very long time, since I was 14. Not a lot of people know that. And if I could try to, and even like with my weight, like if I can try to help somebody in any way with this video or even a book, if I was to write a book, if I could help anybody, you know what I mean, then I'd obviously be doing something right. That's my main goal, is to help people. You know, like as mentioned earlier, doing makeup and stuff, that's one reason why I love doing it, is because I can help people feel good about themselves. That was like a huge reason, because I'm just like, I know the feeling of not feeling beautiful and not feeling good about your body. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. I get it. I'm there. I get it. And I mean, I'm doing a lot better with it. Not lately, but like I've been getting better with it. So if I can try to help somebody feel better about themselves, then that's what I'm going to do. That's what my main goal is. My main goal isn't not selling products. That's not what I'm about. My main goal is to help people feel good about themselves. That is my goal. Is because I've been down to the bottom where I felt like nothing. You know what I mean? Like, why am I even here? Would I be missed? You know what I mean? Like, I've been to the bottom. So makeup really helps me like boost my confidence and get me to feel better and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So if I can help other people do that, feel good about themselves, that's why I'm here. That's why I do this, is because I want to try to help. Right? And I mean, that's what we all want. We all just want to help each other. Well, for the most part. But anyways, but yeah, so that's what I've been going through the last couple weeks. And I appreciate you guys just listening. I feel better just getting it all out. I mean, I'm not the type of person to like let everything out on social media, just because I'm the type of person like, no, like everybody's got their own problems, you know what I mean? Like, who wants to hear my shit? You know what I mean? But there are some people that do want to hear it, and there are some people that it might help. You know what I mean? So, and for this video today, it's helped me. I can tell already just from the beginning of the video to now. I feel better. I do feel better getting it all out. And I know it's not for everybody. I know that. And it's all good. I mean, it's all good. It's not for everybody, right? But it makes me feel good, and I hope I can help somebody with everything that I said, you know? Like I said before, if there's anything else, anything you guys want to know, you just let me know, and I'm an open book. Literally. Anything, if you ask me anything, I will answer it. I will answer it. I'm not going to hold anything back. That's not who I am. I'm not going to lie or anything like that. So if there's anything you guys want to know, just put it in the comments and let me know. And I apologize because I know this video is like going all over the place, and I apologize for that. I mean, that's just the way my mind goes though. Like, I'm just all over the place. And that's why I like with my like trying to build my business and stuff too, I feel like I'm just trying to do too much. I'm trying to do too much. I don't have a lot of time. I work full time. I have 2 kids, you know, I have a boyfriend, you know what I mean? Like, I have other things that I need to do, and I just don't have the time to do everything. That's why I just want to quit my job and just like, and be able just to like follow my dreams, you know? If I could, I totally would, but I mean, financially, I just can't. That's just the reality of it, you know? But sometimes I just feel like I'm doing way too much, and is it really worth it? In my mind, it is. In my mind, it is worth it. I can't say it's not, because this is a dream of mine, so I can't say that it's not worth it, because in my mind, it's totally worth it. Alright, so I'm almost done this makeup look, and I hope you guys are liking it, because I love it. This totally just gives me like bridal vibes, and I hope it does for you too, because that's what I'm getting off of it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me again. I know like this is not my normal thing, but this is me. This is me. So just bear with me for me trying to figure out where I belong in this industry, you know. I'm going to be trying out different things. Like I said, I have this really cool idea. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want anybody stealing my idea. As bad as it sounds, it's a reality though, right? So I'm not going to say anything, but I'm excited for it. I think this could be my niche. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. If you guys have any tips for me, I know I do have some influencers and all that stuff, some really good influencers that follow me, and I follow them. So if you guys have any tips for me to, you know, kind of help me out, that'd be super greatly appreciated. You know, I'm just trying to do my best. Just trying. So yeah. Okay, let me just go finish this off, and then I'll show you the final look. Alright guys, I am done. This is the final look, and I absolutely freaking love it. I absolutely love it. See, when I do a look that I want to do, like that it gets me excited and gets me inspired, that's when the looks look really good, and I feel like I did such a great job with this look. And then I also get to show you guys that, like, you know, I can do bridal makeup, I can do normal stuff, you know, I can, and maybe I should do more of that, because I know that's what you guys respond to the most. But you guys need to let me know what you guys want to see. You know, if there's certain looks that you want to know or learn how to do, or any of that kind of stuff, you guys gotta speak up. Let me know. I need to know. Otherwise, I can't make the content that you want to see, right? Anyways, thank you guys so much for letting me vent and listening to me. If you guys have any questions or want to know a little bit more about anything that I talked about today, I am more than welcome to talk about anything that you guys want. I am an open book, so let me know. You don't have to comment. You can DM me. Rock Your Colors on all platforms. Rock Your Colors Artistry. That's my name on all platforms. You can easily find me. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for letting me vent. And please don't forget to subscribe and share. Sharing is a huge way of support. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if maybe you don't like the stuff that I'm doing, but somebody else that you know or that you have might. And that's a huge way of supporting me, because, you know, somebody might want to see this. Anyways, thank you so much. Bye, guys. Until tomorrow. Bye.